Hey there, tennis fans. I'm Grace Carter, and this is Tennis Now, presented by Tennis Express. Tennis Express, order today, and it ships today. The champions are earning big bucks in the Big Apple. The U.S. Open is celebrating its 50th anniversary next month, paying out a record $53 million in prize money. U.S. Open men's and women's singles champions will each earn a champion's check of $3.8 million. That's $100,000 more than the checks for Rafa Nadal and Sloane Stephens back in the 2017 final. Here's a prize money breakdown. Journalist Darren Rovell points out that the champions each earn about 75% more than the U.S. Open golf champion. Great news for tennis, huh? Or is it? Andy Roddick says, so if you make a final, you'd make more to win that one match than you'd make for winning 6 over the course of 2 weeks. He says he guesses it grabs headlines when you announce a $3.8 million winner, but he says that's not the goal, is it? Roddick says that he favors an escalating pay scale at slams, but he calls the prize money disparity between what finalists collect versus early round wins a little ridiculous. One of only 2 men to win the U.S. Open as a pro and a junior, Roddick says players should unionize. He says prize money is the tip of the iceberg, but gets 100% of the focus. He advocates players pursuing other revenue streams, including television money and merchandising. So what do you think? Given that players in America's top team sports do profit from revenue sharing with owners, should the slams also give players a piece of the pie when it comes to TV money and merchandising? Or do you think the current pay scale is fine? Some former players, including John McEnroe, have endorsed the concept of a players' union. He says it's nearly impossible for the ATP, which was initially created as a players' union, to serve both tournament and player interests fairly. At the annual ATP Players meeting back in January, Novak Djokovic spoke on the issue to fellow pros. However, Novak told the media that he didn't raise the prospect of a union or a Grand Slam boycott, as was initially reported. And asked his view on Grand Slam prize money, Roger Federer said that slams could definitely pay more, no doubt about it. Roger says we're not partners, we're just players. The Grand Slams will only react when we do so. Federer also called the Grand Slam prize money issue a never-ending story. Roger says over the years there's been a lot of back and forth, and there will continue to be a lot of back and forth. But he agrees players have good contacts with the slams. It'll all work itself out, but it will be a never-ending story. That's it for now, everybody. I'm Grace Carter. We'll see you next time here on Tennis Now.